So the news has been coming in so fast in NBA free agency and this NBA offseason that if you blink, you're literally going to miss like practically everything. There have been no time for breaks and it has been all gas. That wasn't an intentional pun, but it actually did sound pretty nasty. So today we have to talk about the Washington Wizards, a team that, if you ask me, has actually been making some pretty solid moves this offseason. And perhaps no move more solid than drafting Denny. Look, I'm somebody that closely follows the NBA draft every year. Denny's talent is undeniable. I've seen this guy being mocked anywhere from 10 to 2. And there have probably been mocks that have had him 1. I just haven't seen them. That's the type of talent Denny has. He's somebody that can be one of the top 3 players in this draft class when it's all said and done. But of course, right now, the Wizards' problem isn't Denny. It isn't Rui, who they drafted last year, who has been phenomenal, but I'll talk about him more in a second. And it isn't Bradley Beal, somebody that has been hit nonstop with rumor after rumor this offseason and has also endured multiple losing seasons as the Washington Wizards' best player. You see what I just said right there? Keep that in mind because that may come in handy by the end of this video. What I'm getting at is Bradley Beal has had every reason to want to leave Washington, but he hasn't. This video isn't about Bradley Beal, but we will talk a good bit about him. It's about John Wall. It's about John Wall reportedly demanding a trade. Can you believe that? It may not be as shocking to you guys as it is to me, but if it really is true, we could be witnessing the end of an era that I feel like really did not get nearly the love that it deserved. Before we go any further, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. You will not want to miss another Get Like Hoop video. And that's facts. We are going to be streaming a ton of 2K21 on next gen and a ton of just fun games, period. I'm trying to build my stream community, and it would mean a lot if you guys came out, interacted in the streams, and just talk basketball, just things we kind of already do on this channel. So I'm going to drop the link to my stream in the description below. Also, the link to my football channel will also be in the description below. Lastly, if you enjoy my content, if you like this video, go ahead and drop a thumbs up. It tells YouTube you like my content, and it shows me you also enjoy my content. So for John Wall's career, he's a 20 point per game scorer, 20.7 to be exact. He averages 8.7 assists and almost 4 rebounds. He's an absolute beast. The last season that he played any type of basketball, he shot 44.4% from the field. He shot 30% from 3, not the best, but the season before that, he shot 37% from 3. And again, John Wall averaged 20 points per game in this season. I feel like it feels like John Wall has missed an absurd amount of basketball. And that's a fact right there, but it feels like he's been out a lot longer than he really has been. And unfortunately, I feel like we suffer from recency bias. A lot of NBA fans especially, they suffer from recency bias. There's a lot of people that have forgotten exactly how good John Wall has been. They've forgotten the personality that John Wall has brought to the league. And I think it's unfortunate. Now, for those of you that are like, Coop, well, it's obviously Bradley Beal's team. Why are you shocked that John Wall is returning and reportedly demanding a trade? I'm going to put emphasis on reportedly, even though this is coming from Shams. Now, the reason I'm shocked is because John Wall told Kevin O'Connor in July, I'm getting back to being healthier than I've ever been. And Bradley Beal is just getting better and better. I can't wait to see what we can be together. The absence of John Wall has had one good thing come from it, and that's that Bradley Beal has been able to take his game and had to take his game to new heights to try to get the Wizards to stay relevant. Everything that John Wall used to assist Bradley Beal with, he wouldn't be there for anymore. So these bad situations, sometimes they help you grow as players. And I feel like that's relevant information for life also. Sometimes tough situations can help you grow as a person. Not all the times, but sometimes. Bradley Beal has evolved into, without a doubt, one of the best scorers in the NBA. 2017 to 2018, he was averaging 23. 2018 to 19, 26. 2019 to 20, he's averaging 31 points. And the reality of things is starting to come together. The reality is that we may never see Bradley Beal, this version of Bradley Beal, and John Wall play a game together. And I think that's very, very tough. Not just for Washington Wizards fans, but also for us NBA fans. Today, Shams reported, as the Rockets and Wizards talks on Russell Westbrook for John Wall stall, Wall has made it clear he wants to get traded from the Washington Wizards, sources tell The Athletic, NBA, and Stadium. Now, this is not something that has necessarily came out of nowhere, because also, reportedly this week, John Wall was surprised to hear the Wizards GM is now building around Bradley Beal. And there have also been reports that some of Wall's off-the-court actions have rubbed Washington, the Wizards organization, the wrong way. And of course, this leads up to John Wall wanting out of Washington. Now, a lot of people view John Wall as this giant untradeable contract. The same with Russell Westbrook. So these talks stalling is very interesting. Now, this sucks because I think the Wizards have put together a great team for the future. And I think there's a chance this could ultimately lead to Bradley Beal wanting a trade. I've always viewed Bradley Beal and John Wall as great friends. And if the Wizards truly do trade John Wall, what are you getting back if it's not Russell Westbrook? If he's a bad contract, you're trading him for a move that's probably not a win now move. Bradley Beal really wants to win. I mean, this guy is tied into Washington. I'm not trying to make this another Bradley Beal is leaving video, because it's obvious he doesn't want to leave. But there's a chance that things get so tough for the Washington Wizards that Bradley Beal might feel like if he wants to play meaningful basketball late in the season, that he has no other choice. Now, I think Denny's a phenomenal pick. I like Rui. The Wizards have a good bit of talent on that roster that is slept on. So I don't want to see this become one of those situations that deteriorates. I hope that the Wizards and John Wall are able to work this out. I hope the Wizards are able to keep Bradley Beal long term. But let's have some fun. Let's say the Wizards do trade John Wall. What are we looking at the Wizards getting back in return for John Wall? What could be a package that takes this Washington Wizards team to another level? And what team could really use a point guard as dynamic as John Wall? Because remember, this guy said he's feeling better than ever. He's healthy. I'm sure he's been in the gym, and especially been in the gym working on his jump shot. John Wall, when he is knocking down shots, is a completely different type of dangerous. And look, guys, the Wizards just got back Bertans, one of the most dangerous three-point shooters and three-point shot creators now in the league. This guy's evolution has been phenomenal. A player like Bertans is a great asset to put around stars. The Wizards can be dangerous if it all works out. We're talking about one of the most unlucky and injured teams in the NBA, but you know what? I digress. Clicking the video on the screen right now is a great way to support the channel. I'm Get Like Coop, bringing you guys the scoop until our next upload.